Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, Granny Caters and Grandpa Caters. Welcome to my channel, Justina Thompson Kente Journey Back Home to the Gambia on YouTube and on TikTok, Justina Thompson Kente. Welcome, guys. Y'all, spring is in the air. Although today, it's been here in the DMV. Uh, the spring showed up and then the winter returned. Uh, Today it's nice and sunny, but the wind is blowing. I guess it's the March winds. It's blowing like crazy. Okay, so guys, yeah. So today I'm coming on the live because some situations have me concerned about solo senior traveling. Unfortunately, in my ancestral home, uh, some solo senior women have passed away, and it concerned me. And I think it's time that we talk about it. I'm trying to stay, as usual, trying to keep my platforms positive. However, this is a subject that we must talk about, okay? And we're talking about solo senior traveling, especially traveling abroad. If you've moved abroad, still we want you to remain safe while traveling, okay? Because I travel solo. So, guys, please take some of these tips into consideration if you are traveling alone. Now, guys, I want you to head on. I want you guys to. I'm saying, okay, guys, let me get to my talk, and then I may invite you over here on TikTok. Okay, so uh, I want you guys to take some of these tips into consideration while uh, you're traveling, uh, especially seniors traveling by yourself. Okay. Okay. Also, I'm going to recommend over on my YouTube channel, um, finding uh, travel companionship. Okay. Finding travel companionship. Okay. On my YouTube channel. All right. Okay. Number one, register your trip and itinerary with your country's embassy or consulate. Okay. That's number one. All right, guys. Right now, I'm not going to be accepting anybody to come on my live because I'm talking. Okay. Um, uh, okay. So check before you go on your journeys. Check for safety alerts. Okay. Check for safety alerts. All right. That's in the country that you're traveling to. Okay. If you know anyone in the country, ask them how things are over in the country, if it's safe for you to travel there. Okay. Again, is it safe for you to travel over in that country? If you know some people that are already there in the country that you are traveling to. Okay. How do you do that? Okay, there's Facebook groups, probably to almost every country that you can imagine. So you can go into these Facebook groups, join, and do your research. Okay. Okay. Let your family members or friends, close friends, know where you're traveling to. Also, let them know, the ones that's only close to you, the itinerary, your itinerary. Okay, so that people know where they can find you. Okay, only your close friends. You also can share your location on your smartphones. Okay, again, you can share your location on your smartphones. Okay. Um, Once you arrive to your destination during the day, okay, you can share with someone your emergency contact information. Okay, your emergency contact information. I know that because I frequent the Gambia. I'm in the Gambia, West Africa, all the time. I've gone over 15, 20 times, I think it is now. I'm losing track because I go over there so much. So my friends know my emergency contact. If I get in trouble, I say I'm in trouble. They know how to contact my husband, and some of them even know my daughter. Okay, so they know my emergency contact. They also know to go to the U.S. Embassy if I'm ill or anything like that, guys. So those are because I have developed relationships. Okay, I have developed relationships over in the Gambia. That's one of the countries that I frequent. Okay, so if you frequent, say, an island and you have made friends or something, okay, with folks over there, then it's okay, to share like emergency contact and whatnot. So um yeah, you don't want to be out there, especially, now that we're boomers and we're seniors, and if you get into a situation where you can't speak or something like that, you definitely want to you want your friends over in another country to be able to act on your behalf, or at least know some beginning information about yourself, to where they can help to contact you. I mean, contact your loved ones, okay, to let them know, or the embassy or something, let them know that something's going on with you, okay. uh Okay, so um okay, so here's some more information, guys. All right. You want to use an official licensed taxi driver, or Uber if Uber is over there, because those drivers have been vetted, okay. Although we have had some shady situations over here with Uber drivers, uh, you still want to use Uber, because at least you know who is picking you up. Okay, when you're over, especially we're talking about solo travel, not group travel. If you're traveling by yourself, you want to um, be in an official taxi, or a Uber, or uh, if the hotel has recommended some type of um, driver or coach or bus or something like that, you want to stick with uh, those drivers so that you can stay safe. Okay. All right. So, guys, you don't want to be going over into these countries of blinging. All right. Remember, you're solo. So you ain't trying to show off all these diamonds, gold, diamond rings, and you know, diamond earrings, and all kind of gold, dripping in gold, and all this kind of thing. You're not trying to do all of that. You want to, keep a low profile. I mean, you want to look nice while you're on your trip and everything. You want to be comfortable. Ah, Also, you want to have on some shoes that where you can move in case that you are approached, that you can get away. Okay. So you don't want to be wearing spike heels and carrying on your travel solo anyway. Okay. You want to have on, your tennis shoes, something comfortable, something that you can move swiftly if you have to, that you need to get away. Okay. Um, guys, also, um, you want to ask your local guide, if if you're moving about with a travel guide, you want him to give you, uh, some tips on being safety, just in case you decide you want to travel outside, or without with him accompanying or her accompanying you. Okay, so if you're going to be really traveling alone by yourself, okay, you want to get some safety tips from the locals. You know, a reputable one that's been made, in the, from the hotel, or somebody that you may have made contact with in on your Facebook group, or your your any of your travel groups. Okay. Um, Watch the locals. Watch how they dress. You want to blend in. You don't want to stand out like a sore thumb. Guys, when I travel to West Africa, I dress like the West Africans. Okay? I wear my head wrapped. I wear my African garb. I'm just giving you this as an example. Um, and so I dress like the locals. I want to blend in. I don't want to stand out. Guys, you don't. Okay, Gambia is a majority Muslim country. I'm just using Gambia for an example because I travel often there. Okay. So you want to stay covered. You don't want to offend people. I know that, yes, we are American, and yes, we are used to our liberal thinking, our liberal way of dressing, and all of this. But if you and I've been on YouTube, so I've been watching some of the single ladies, and younger, the millennials. I've been watching some of the senior solo travelers over in these countries and things like that, and then making the comments that they don't like, you know, being approached and the advances upon them, and so on and so forth. Ladies, in particular, okay, wear your wedding band, cover your bodies. You may not like that information, but keep yourself covered, okay, so that you won't get these advances. I find that with me being covered and everything, you don't get the advances that you do if you have your body revealed, okay? So keep yourself covered, dress moderately, okay? So um let's see. Okay, so when you're um solo traveling, again, we're talking about solo traveling. So when you're on a coach or a bus, okay, if you are by yourself, you want to sit near the driver. So um you can kind of and the driver can kind of that people that's been in the travel industry kind of know if you're by yourself, and they can kind of know if you're new to the country and so on and so forth, because they could tell basically by your body language, you know and so um so you want to walk and act with confidence. You don't want to go, oh, I'm new and nervous, and throwing off this, you know, body language that you're not sure of yourself. Okay, so Just be careful about the body language that you're sending out there, in the atmosphere and whatnot. You want to walk with confidence, and even if you don't know where you are, you want to act like you know where you are. Okay, okay. Again, you want to also use, if you're in a country that's not English speaking, you want to use Google Translate, okay, on your phone. Also, you want to, before you travel, if it's not just a spontaneous spur of the moment, jump on the plane, I see a special, you want to try to learn some basic local language, okay. um uh Also, um you want to learn how to read body language as well. Okay, so for example, when I'm over in the Gambia, I've been to Gambia enough to know when they're speaking their different dialects, because I have my friends are, I have some that's Mandika, some that is Fulani, some that is Wolof, you know, stereo. I have one friend that can speak like 5 or 6 different dialects. I mean, he's amazing. Um, so, but anyway, with all of these different dialects going on, but I have watched him and I've learned and listened very intensely and intentionally, okay, to learn these different dialects that he speaks in, and I know when he's switching up, okay, and I also watch the body language, in which he's, talking to people and so on and so forth. And sometimes they mix it up with broken English. So I've learned how to kind of like read the language and figure out what they're talking about, because I just listen and quietly and just so basically saying that to say, especially if they're mixing it up with broken English, listen intentionally and intensely so that you will learn some of the words that they're putting in the sentences and everything. Okay. uh and try to learn as much as you can, okay, as far as the different languages and whatnot, okay. And then, um again, try to, like, if you're traveling solo, and maybe you can make friends with, like, some people that work at the hotel that you're staying with, or the Airbnb that you're staying with, like that. And um they can teach you some of the sentences and phrases and things like that. And if they when sometimes when they uh get off work, hey, they might say, well, come and join me and my family, or come, you have an invitation. If you feel safe, trust your gut instincts, okay, trust your gut instincts. If you feel safe to, you know go and join, always let the hotel clerk know, or your friends know, hey, I'm going with this person, to their family home. They've invited me to such and such, and I'm going over there. This is also how you build relationships too. Um, I've been invited out to dinner or whatever, to the family home or whatever, and this is where I'm going to be, and so you'll get to, you know, uh, know the culture more intimately, okay, or rather than being like a guest tourist or whatnot. So building relationships, okay. Um, Now, when you're in the hotel and you're really okay, say for instance, you might be staring at, like, at not a 5-star resort, okay, and you feel kind of uneasy about where you're staying or whatever. Um, Always take like a extra wedge or whatever, um or some type of alarm or something that you can put on the door, um to help you Okay, guys, I just got a text. Sorry about that, guys. That you could put on the door to help you secure your safety. Okay, especially like I said, if you're traveling alone. Okay, okay. So, guys, I want to talk about um travel insurance. Um, I can't stress um the importance of when you're traveling abroad, even traveling domestically. Um, I can't stress enough how much you need to have traveler's insurance, and that's on. That not only the airplane, Amtrak, the bus. You know, driving. You just need traveler's insurance, guys, because if you have to get mad, especially when you're traveling abroad. Okay, let me tell you. I'm a retired cosmetologist and salon owner, right? And one of my customers traveled over to the islands. She and her girlfriend, right? For an example, she traveled over to the islands. When I tell you she had just got on the island, she got off the airplane, she got in a taxi, she and her girlfriend, they were traveling to the hotel. They never made it to the hotel, guys. They never made it to the hotel. They had a head on collision that was near fatal. Okay. These were some smart women. Okay. They had the maximum insurance on their travel, guys. And the they did not want to be operated on there in the country that they had traveled to. They were able to be medevaced back to the U.S., where that's their home country rather. And so they were able to be medevaced. And when I tell you, they were in horrific condition. In fact, uh, my customer, who name's nameless, um, wow, she was in bad shape, and she literally was, walking with a walker. That's how bad a shape they were in. They were in serious. I mean, they were in serious condition. But thank God they had travelers insurance, and they had enough insurance for them to be medevaced. Okay, they had enough insurance for them to be medevaced, guys. So it's serious. I know a lot of times when we're young, we think we are um, invincible. But young people, if you're looking at this live, guys, you guys need to be covered with traveler's insurance too. It's important. But for the seniors that's traveling solo, please don't ignore the fact that you need traveler's insurance on your travel, especially if you're doing like long-term travel and things like that, and especially if you have um, underlying conditions and things like high blood pressure, diabetes, and things like that that can just flip on you on like a switch. you know even um if you have mental health issues, you want to make sure that you are covered, um, with travelers insurance, okay? And then that you let your family, your close friends, or whatever, or somebody, a designated person, just make sure that people have your information, okay, when you're traveling. Um, okay, another point. Um, you do not want to carry exorbitant amounts of cash. Okay, you don't want to uh, carry exorbitant amounts of cash with you um, when you're traveling alone. Okay, you want to travel you want to travel with um, just enough cash that's needed. Okay, and then the amount of credit cards designated for your travel. Okay. Um, okay. If you are um, if you are traveling by car, and say for instance you have a rental car, you want to avoid the back roads and things like that. Um, okay, when you are at say for instance you're sitting at a bar or you're at a club or something like that, um you don't want to leave your food or drinks unattended. Guys, don't leave your food and drinks unattended. In fact, when the bartender is making your drink, make sure you watch people when they're making your drinks, and if you can, watch when they're making your food, because there's been several folks, we y'all know, over in the Dominica and over in Africa and different places, there's been different places where people have been food poisoned. Okay, so please watch where you're eating. Please, if you can watch when people are making your food, do the same. So just be careful, just be careful. Okay. Um, you know, um, do your research, go to places that's highly recommended. Um, so, uh, yeah, these are some safety tips that I wanted to come on and share with you. Um, oh, another one that I missed. Okay, you also want to um, find out, um, do your research, find out how the country treats your specific ethnic and cultural background. That's important. How do they feel about you? Unfortunately, we live in the unperfect world, you know, and I can tell you, um, from a country that I flew into, that was just over. We had a maybe like a 4 or 5 hour layover over in Europe, and I can tell you that some of the European countries are not um, too fond of people that look like me. And so, guys, we have to find out, you know, where the countries and how people are treated, so you can be prepared for how to react and so on in these countries when you're traveling in these countries. Okay. And so you won't get caught off guard and you're ready, to respond. Okay. Oh, another good tip, guys. When you're traveling abroad, try to arrive in that country. Try to arrive in that country during the day and not at night. Okay. So that you can see your surroundings, learn your surroundings, and you, especially if you're solo senior traveler, but this goes a lot also for young people as well. You want to know your surroundings, and you want to make sure that you're arriving safe um, and that helps you uh, not be so vulnerable to a driver. Because at night, sometimes they can make a quick turn or whatever, and next thing you know, you in a back alley somewhere, or somewhere nowhere near where you're supposed to be. So try to arrive to your countries during the day, okay, that you're traveling to. Um, okay, guys, I think oh I do have um uh some okay some health care coverage traveling abroad, and if you're living abroad, one of the top insurance, I would say American insurance companies, is Cigna. Okay, if you're living abroad, or you gonna like you're temporary or you full time living abroad, Cigna, and you have not yet got your international insurance, travelers insurance, or I'm sorry, health insurance, guys. Cigna is one of the top recommended insurances to carry. Cigna health insurance, okay? That you're covered, okay? You want to, again, make sure that you are carrying enough travelers insurance, especially if the country that you're in do not have a good reputation for healthcare systems. You want to be able to use your traveler's insurance to medevac you back to your home country, so to deal with whatever illness or ailment that has befalled you while you're in the country that you are visiting. Okay, so or if you're living abroad and you want to come home to get take care of your healthcare situation, then you want to make sure that you have the correct insurances. Um, Another tip, especially for veterans, I did find out, because my husband is a veteran. I did find out that they have foreign international health insurance that will medevac, will medevac you in case of an in time untimely death. Um, Now, yes, they will. Veterans, they will bring your body home. Okay, I don't know who this is. This is, and I'm in my live. Okay, so, but again, guys, hopefully, uh, I have given you some things to think about. Um, and yeah, I think I got everything that I've written down. You guys can uh, put some comments, like, share, and subscribe. Guys, go to my, I'm trying to get some of my followers over in TikTok to go to my YouTube channel. Okay, and so, guys, you guys, if you would please be so gracious and so kind to go over to my YouTube channel, or on all three of my platforms, and subscribe, like, share, and comment. Okay, at Justina Thompson Kente Journey Back Home to the Gambia, and y'all follow me during my journey. It's going to be a while, unfortunately, because I'm ready to go. But again, I'm still working on my other half, my husband, uh, trying to get him over, kicking and screaming, trying to get him over to the Gambia to repat. But but anyway, so But while I'm waiting, guys, I'm not just sitting here in the States. I am traveling. So, guys, uh, you guys can follow my journey and my travels. You can scroll down the page. You can look at in 2022 where I have traveled to Cape Verde, Senegal, and the Gambia uh, during a sabbatical, and I've been to Hawaii and all kind of Caribbean countries. So y'all can just go through my channel and check it out. Okay. Um, so guys, so my sister, she just got back from Thailand. So you guys, you all tune in to when I get ready to put her on a live and we share her which how she loved going to the Thailand and so yeah, so I have some upcoming interesting folks that's getting ready to come on my platform to do some interviews, guys. So, guys, you guys like, share, subscribe again, and you guys have a pleasant day. Bye. Mhm. Okay, guys, I'm trying to end my live. Here we go.
Hey, babe.
Hey,
You still on online?
Let me get sure I ended
You know,
it.
Tori was talking about how talented you are.
Oh, what?
You know, she doing some video. Yeah. But but she beat him up there, and I said, this is a
Wait,
prime.
wait, 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 wait. I'm trying to end. Hold on. I'm still recording. I thought I was.
Okay,